Okay, here we go. Three, two, one, go. All right. Hello, everybody. This is Misha Modula. I'm here with Cole, and this is the
Hello.
Hurricast. Today's guest, Patrick. Hello, Patrick.
Hello, hello, sir.
All right, so we finally have you on for our fourth and maybe final episode. Because man, four week in a row. What this was supposed to be back in June. Now it
It's
is.
been a little minute.
It is now April. A year after.
We have
Um,
fulfilled our promise. 4 episodes.
but man, is it drawn out. So basically, we got Patrick here, and Patrick is known throughout the lands as being a Genshin Impact player. Now,
Uh,
Patrick, for the uneducated, could you explain to us what Genshin is?
yeah. So Genshin Impact is an open world RPG. It's fantasy based, and you can pull characters through what's called a gacha system. That most people, I mean, you can be completely free to play, meaning you don't pay any money, but usually people like pay a subscription to get extra currency so you can pull more, and that's what I do. So yeah.
We got big spender Patrick over here.
How much
Like,
money you put into Genshin?
Actually, funny that you mentioned that. I dropped $100 yesterday.
We love that.
Pretty
We
cool. I
love
didn't even
that.
I didn't even get what I wanted, bro. So it was like okay, but then I put in quite a bit,
you have an estimate on how much total you
400,
probably spent? How much?
400.
Jesus.
I mean,
Now
that's not.
not that bad. It's
I've
like
been playing Apex for since it came out, wherever that was, 4 years ago. I've dropped probably about almost $300 on that,
yeah,
and that's free to play. But I mean, how long you been playing Genshin?
like 2 years, almost 2 years, 1.5 years.
Eh, a little high. But
Could be
listen,
worse. Yeah, but it's a game designed to suck money out of you. So you know
Yeah,
they
it's pretty
succeeded.
good for that.
made in the Huangjing province,
Yeah,
apparently.
they've succeeded.
Because
So,
like,
like,
go
what do
ahead.
you do besides? I've not seen any gameplay. I have no idea what it is.
So it's like your normal like RPG game. You do quests and stuff, advanced exploration. It's like open world, so you can like do all these like other quests if you want. And like there's also you could build every character through like an artifact system. It's like you do a dungeon and then it drops stuff. You can only do it a certain amount of times a day since it like limits you through like energy. And it's like random, sort of. So like you have to keep doing it to get the gear you want. And it takes forever. But like if you have a good character, it's like super nice because there's like an end game with like you can like it's like a DPS check. So like if you can clear it perfectly, I guess like it's nice. A lot of people can't.
It was basically because I have played it. I like back when it first came out, and then a little bit not too long ago that I kind of stopped because I didn't spend any money on it. Obviously, it's basically like Breath of the Wild, but with anime.
Yeah,
That's
that's what I've heard.
yeah. That's look. Its graphics are identical,
Yeah,
basically.
Sounds
So
like my kind of game, bro. I
yeah, dude,
love
play it,
dropping
man.
money on games, bro.
Yeah, play it. That's what I'm saying, bro.
it's free, but
It's free.
it's
And
it's
you know
it's
what?
free in
I didn't
quotes.
spend money until like I played the game for a whole year without spending money. And you don't need to spend money to like enjoy it because like there's so much like stuff to do. Like you spend money for characters, and if you don't care about being like OP, then like it doesn't matter. It's a lot of content.
So
Yeah, no, I have a problem.
yeah,
Apex is really fun on its own. You can actually get like a lot of the cosmetics for free, and it's a free game. I was dropping first year I played. I was putting money in it.
You
I
get an
wanted the
heirloom?
heirloom, bro. I got the heirloom. I got
Nice.
it
On who?
like a year ago. Octane, bro.
oh, dude, the
Nice.
best one, honestly, on God.
The best one.
Well,
I think
not anymore.
no.
Some of the new ones are hype, but
Ah,
I don't
it's
think
it's
I want
still
to
a
drop
butterfly knife. Butterfly knives is just in
$102.
any in any media are just the best.
Katana's not bad.
Wait, who's got a katana?
Crypto's heirloom came out
Oh,
about like a few weeks ago.
I
It's
mean,
got a Rubik's cube on it. It's really funny.
No one tells smackers.
No, no one else smacky, bro.
So honestly, we're all heading off to college. Hopefully, all of us to our own respective ones. Patrick here's a proud UFer,
Uh-huh.
bro. So how do you like? Do you think gaming's gonna be less of a thing up there?
Oh, what do you mean, like
Like,
for?
do you think you're gonna spend less time?
Yeah, I mean, definitely. I'm already spending a lot less time now. Like, I was looking at my Steam charts. I look at it like every 2 weeks. I think before, like when I was starting high school, middle school into high school, up to like junior year, I'd average like 50 to like 80 hours in 2 weeks, mostly on
Jesus.
Counter Strike. But now it's like I spent like 6 hours in the past 2 weeks on Counter Strike, and I just play Genshin for like less. I don't know. I just don't play as many games now. It's probably gonna be less in college because you gotta like meet new people first and then like establish yourself
Yeah.
before you can like you know. So it's like probably a lot less. I mean, I'm planning on playing Counter Strike for the UF team because I've already talked to them, so that'll be fun. But like, I don't think I'll be playing that much because I already stopped now. It's like gonna grow out of it.
Because right now, like, some of the games that I play, they're not on Steam. So this only tracks Steam games, but according to Steam, in the last 2 weeks, I've played 12.7 hours. Now I know for a fact it's higher than that. And then again, I do just kind of don't play games, but I just kind of like sit here, just like scroll through the Steam library looking for something to do, and then I just open the Steam library, scroll through it, close it again.
Absolutely real. The most real thing ever.
Like, I don't know why. Like, there's just nothing fun to play, I guess. Like, I understand there's like some games that are just like you play for a couple, like, I don't know, like an hour or two a day, and like that's good enough. But there's just nothing really that you can really sink a lot of time into that's not a console exclusive. Like,
It's not a
Elden Ring.
console exclusive. I love bit Elden Ring. I haven't played it for a bit, but
yeah, I have beat Elden Ring. It's I beat it on NG Plus too. So
Nice.
when that was out, but it's kind of died down really because it's not really like I understand people who play it to just like experience and test out new things, but I just kind of like I play it once, then I'm just like cannot be bothered because I've already done everything I want to do. But just that like the UCF team, uh, for like when I was there, they literally have a room called the dungeon. It's where the esports happen.
Wait, they like showed you that place?
It's in the okay, so in UCF there's this main like concourse, like big central building, like a ton of stuff in there, like restaurants and like classrooms and such. Like really big building. Like it's called the most important building on campus. It's in there. It's literally on the second floor. It's got this like full like glass like wall with like a big Monster Energy logo on the side because sponsored by Monster baby. And you look in, you just see a bunch of like everything is Monster branded. Everything. The tables, the chairs, the computers themselves. Like I looked in there. There's like a bunch of like these massive rigs set up. They weren't on, but you could tell those things were expensive. Like,
Yeah.
I think UCF's
Uh,
funny because they put a lot of like money into making their buildings and dorms look really nice,
and it
and
shows
they're all
too.
like really high quality.
it's
And
probably
then
the
you got
best in
the
Florida.
dungeon, and it's like
You call it the
monster
dungeon.
branded. It's
It's
like,
probably nice
bro,
too, though. All everything in UCF is so modern. It's
Like,
probably the best looking campus in Florida.
so and they upkeep it too. Like, if
Hmm.
you don't upkeep a campus, it'll just even if it's new, it'll look bad. But this thing, like, we
huh?
were there on a
If
random
you
like
don't upkeep a campus, interesting. Surely there's no other Florida school that has a nice campus but doesn't keep up with it.
surely it's not in Gainesville. Surely not. But like, because they're running with a student government budget of 20 million a year. That is a real number, by the way. They got 20 million big ones just to spend on the students.
Smackaroos.
Like that is a lot of
Look up
cash.
RPIs.
RPS is probably less than that. Well, like 100% is less than that.
Well, oh yeah, 100%. I mean, they get a
They get like a
ton of
government grant.
private research money. No, they're private,
Oh,
but they get a ton of research and internship money. Uh, so I imagine that doesn't go to the student union.
Dude, I guarantee you, if I applied for like the esports team, I could 100% get into the Rocket League team. 100%.
The Rocket
Even
League, dude. What rank are you in
Rocket
Rocket League?
League.
I I used to be high diamond, so I could 100% get in.
Dude, UCF they're so good at every
Dude,
esport game.
they are crazy. Yeah, like I
They're probably above diamond. They're
they
probably
got it.
levels
I
above.
mean, I could
No,
probably.
champ, right? I'm
Yeah,
sure you have to
they'd
be
be champs.
champ
They'd
to
all
get
be
into it.
champs, dude. Their CS team is like really good.
How
Their
much time you
Valorant
got
team
in
is
CS, Patrick?
me total like 3.3k hours.
It's high. It's 3.48.
Solid.
It's
Well, yeah,
3.48k.
but like a lot of it's inactive. You just leave the game open and it counts. So
Well, I guess. But it's just
probably
that
like half, to be honest.
like they have a lot of different games that they play. Like I looked at the cuz on Discord, uh they have like school hubs now
Yep.
where like different schools have like their own like communal like Discord servers, and they're all like linked together by the hub. So I looked in there. There's just hubs, like, there's just servers on servers for different games for their esports teams. Like they're public too, but like anyone can get in there if they're a student. But geez, like they got like games like I never even thought would have an esports scene today. They got Dota on there, not Dota 2, Dota 1, like the
Dota.
old one.
Bro, I have
Imagine
not
playing Dota
seen
1.
gameplay of Dota
Me
1.
neither.
Think
Years Dota 1.
Before our
think
time, probably.
think Dota 2, but just old graphics. Still, it's probably the same game, too young.
Dota 2 is 2013.
Yep.
You won't tell me.
Dota 1 was a mod for a different game. It wasn't a standalone game, was it? If I remember right.
Nope, it was a mod for something.
Yeah, it was a
Arena mod for Warcraft.
yeah. It was
It
a
was
Warcraft
initial
mod.
release date 2003. Literally
Yeah,
before our time.
literally. Wait, depending on when in the year it was, it might be older than I am, but it might not be because I'm also 2003.
It just says 2003. But yeah.
Damn, unlucky. So Patrick, you're heading off to UF.
Yep.
What's the play there? What's your major?
Well, the major is computer science.
Love
Nice.
that.
Exciting. And yeah, again, it's gonna be great.
How's the dorm situation up there?
I've heard some things about it for sure. Yeah, I know for a fact UCF dorms are better, but you gotta take what you can get. I don't know.
Alright,
Like
okay,
I've seen
okay.
videos and stuff. They all look
I've
pretty normal.
been in the UF dorms because I took a tour. I didn't take like an
Oh
official
yeah.
tour. I took a tour with my brother as a friend there. And when COVID was like really, this was like last year when COVID was the actually really
Oh
big
yeah.
thing, and they enforced everything, and they weren't doing actual tours. My brother just he was like running a business on Facebook of like taking full tours, and he would like charge me for them. But since I was my brother's friend, I got it for free. And he would like use his ID to sneak me into all the buildings
Yeah.
Oh
so
my
we could
god.
actually see everything. Okay, the dorms, they're not bad.
Yep.
That bad.
They're
Like
not.
they're college dorms. UCF's not a fair comparison. UCF
Yeah,
has
UCF is
uncommonly good
literally
buildings and
like
dorms and
normal
everything.
like it's literally just houses. It's literally just like normal houses or apartments. That's literally what it is.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like,
Like
what dorm are you staying at, Misha?
the plan is towers.
The
The good one.
plan is.
The plan is towers.
Oh, UCF Towers.
Yeah.
Bro.
And they said plan is like planet. Yeah.
So like you know a dorm is good when it's bigger than your actual room. Like
Yeah.
you walk in and it's just like, geez, it's like a lot of room. And like we like when I was doing the tour, we only got to like their demo room was the first floor, so ground level, not really good views. But from what I saw on the top floor, if you get lucky, you get some nice views of the campus. Like you get like because you're right next to like this big, empty like a big courtyard, so you get to see
Quad.
everything.
Your towers is next to the quad for UCF?
No, it's next to the memory mall, the big open area. It's like across the street from that, and it's right next to the stadium, so you can see like everything. You can see
What
for
is it
miles.
called? Memory Mall.
Yeah, my memory mall. It's modeled off of Capitol Mall, DC.
Yeah,
Where's
that's
it?
UCF's quad. Yeah,
It's across the street on the end uh by the stadium.
oh, I see it on the left. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's really
it
nice.
has a really nice location, and it's
Yeah,
really close to the comp sci building, so even more
that's
convenient.
nuts. Yeah, the
Okay,
quad, the courtyard area in the middle of colleges is the quad. Usually, is what they call it. Memory Mall because
I don't
UCF
really
goes
call it.
fancy with it.
It's not really the middle though, because their campus
Well, it doesn't have to be the middle, just like the
it's like
big.
concentric circles. But like it's weird. Like I don't know, but I heard from a confidential source that the UF dorms are not that clean comparatively.
Yeah, probably.
That's
I
the
mean,
thing
they're
about
they're
them.
old.
They're not bad. They're not even that old. They just are not kept
As
up
good
with
as
very
UCF.
well.
Yeah.
Well, UCFs are like uncommon. Like RPIs, where I'm going, are like some of them are literally like
Like a full
100
house.
years old, not even, or more. So, and but they're kept up well and cleaned well. Some of them are renovated really nice, but most of them are really old. Some don't have air conditioning, but they're kept up with and nice, so it doesn't matter.
Like the because in towers you get a kitchen, like you get a full in kitchen. There's a mini fridge. Well, you can probably get more than one mini fridge because technically that they don't care. But it's the only college that I know of in Florida that has a dishwasher in the kitchen.
Yeah,
Now,
that's crazy.
correct me if I'm wrong, but I
I
don't
have
think there's any
no
other
idea.
ones because
I'm sure there is. I just can't. I don't know.
probably some like high end private ones. Because that's one thing I did not expect. I expected a stove, but I did not expect a dishwasher. I just thought they were just think hands clean. Did not expect them to just throw in a
Well, I
dishwasher at the
mean,
bottom.
does UCF make you do meal plan?
They don't make you. You can do it. You don't have to.
Are you gonna do meal plan?
I'm not because there's a Publix less than 2 minutes away from the dorms.
All right, that's kind of hype.
So groceries are secured.
Nice.
They even
The
have
bag made.
for people who are like not in towers and for like other dorms that are further away. There's a bus line for free, specifically for students to go to Publix and back. That's all
Yeah,
it does. It just the entire
same
day.
at RPI.
It's really nice. It's just so Patrick, you guys have the big because you guys got the like the state team essentially.
Huh? State team for what?
Football, the Gators. Oh,
Bro,
Oh
I hear
yeah,
you
dude.
play
We're
Genshin,
crazy,
bro.
dude.
I hear the
No, I'm
clicks.
not.
he's an Osu.
I'm looking at no, because my push to talk is my mouse. So I'm just
Ah,
like left clicking while I'm talking.
so uh, you guys got like that big stadium, right?
Yeah.
So do you guys get free tickets whenever
No,
a
we
game
don't.
happens?
We get free tickets for everything except football. We gotta pay for
Oh
football.
my god, dude, they're
Amazing.
gonna
I think it's
run you
reduced for
dry.
football,
It's
right?
reduced. It has to be
Yeah.
reduced. Because yeah, it is. I think.
Yeah, I was gonna say because if they're charging you full price, dude, you got some rich students over there.
Yeah. Nah, it's I think it's like 150 for like 7 games. It's like not bad. It's like
Meanwhile, UCF
It's
everything's
not that bad.
free for students
yeah, but
because the student government waives the cost out of their 20 million check.
yep.
Like
UCF's got money, bro. They're in Orlando,
that's
based in
just
Orlando.
that's just crazy. Like how much like you can't really picture how much money $20 million is. Like you physically cannot imagine it. But that is
Oh
just
I mean,
yeah.
I can
crazy.
imagine it.
I mean, you can
I
imagine
can
it, but it's not
imagine
going to be right.
it.
Like,
I mean, RPI sports are free, but the only D1
yeah, but who
sport they
goes
have
there?
is hockey. Who
I was
goes
gonna say
there?
no. I was gonna say who goes to those events? Who?
They
Nobody.
have a D1. They have D1 hockey, and it's
No.
actually like that's really popular. But every other sport is so bad or intramural or like no one cares about those. They have legitimate D1 hockey that's really good, and that I'm gonna be going to. But no, like they didn't have all the sports to charge the kids for, because I mean they have one good sport, so it doesn't
True.
really matter.
So Patrick, both you and I used to be on the school swim team for the high school. Now I left back in sophomore year, but you left was it this year? Or was it last year?
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
It's all done this year. I went all the way through. Quitting.
So are you planning on like
So real.
are you planning on doing any swimming over college?
Absolutely not, bro.
So true.
I did my time.
Dude, I had enough of swimming. Like it literally like swimming has ruined my like just like for instance, my hair it now falls out like 3 times faster than it did before swimming.
Yeah, it's not. It doesn't help that the chlorine levels there are like terrible.
Yeah, they're
I work
crazy.
there as a lifeguard now, dude. I could see how bad it is.
Like
So,
literally now, so before I could go a couple days without a shower, like I don't know, 2 3 days. But now, if I go more than one day, my hair becomes hyper greasy because when you're in the pool, the chlorine does the like washes away everything. So your body obviously compensates by producing more oils. Everyone does that. Uh, but
I mean, I have to shower every day anyway. My hair gets greasy regardless.
but like for me, it
One
wasn't
day
like
I'm
that
just a
before.
greasy, dirty little boy.
Like, but after swimming, it's just like, dude, like instantly, a day or more, it just instantly becomes like super greasy and flaky and yeah, disgusting. But like, damn,
Did
that's just it's
were
just
your
annoying.
grades fine doing it with IB?
Oh,
Because
100%, dude. Okay, this was
how
sophomore
often
year,
did you
dude.
guys practice and
Oh,
what was your
daily,
schedule?
daily,
Well, yeah,
daily,
daily, but like how long daily? What,
2 to 5.
2 to 5, yeah,
2 to 5? That's basically what football was doing.
yeah.
Yeah, it's not bad.
It's
Days are
not
I
fine.
bad,
completed the year for football. I finished out, but then after I was
My
like,
man.
my man.
damn, I do not want to do this.
Like,
1 year.
no, the real, what got me really off of it was so this was mid-season, sophomore year. So, well, not really mid-season. It was towards the end, like maybe like third quarter of the season. So, I had like I was just swimming, and then I get an ear infection, right? So obviously I can't swim anymore for I don't know a week or two, and this was in the middle of a bunch of competitions, like really important competitions. Patrick knows these competitions were like basically deciding factors for like the season.
Yeah.
So like
Like the dual meets?
like the ones towards the end, the ones that like kind of
Districts,
like
regions, states.
the coaches like really stress about.
Oh yeah, those. Yeah.
So I couldn't participate in those, uh, obviously. So I go up to bidding, and I'm like, yo, I'm gonna keep it a buck. I ain't participating. I literally have antibiotics in my ear right now. I'm sorry, I cannot do it. And she's like, what? It's just your ear. I'm like, bruh. How to tell if someone has never swam in their life? Like, you cannot tell me that bidding has swam.
She has.
You, bro, that's no
Imagine
way.
she has if
Dude,
she's
you have anti. She's kind of right,
switching.
dude. Low key. You were gone for so long.
Dude, bro, my ear
Literally
literally
everyone in the swim team has like problems like that.
not okay.
So,
I doubt it was to the extent that I had it. I doubt it. Like it was, I could not hear. Well, okay, hearing was not the greatest issue. It's just like literally brushing like something against my ear, like stabbing pain. That's how bad. Like I could barely
yeah.
function. It was not great. And then it's like, oh, it's just your ear, dude. It's like, oh wow, yeah, me going into a chlorinated pool or not chlorinated, but some pools have it like with salt. Like that's not great, not ideal. And I get that like earplugs exist, but man, I was not about to start pulling those out.
Those earplugs do wonders though. So you could have.
I could have, but I wasn't gonna. So Cole, you went on an RPI trip recently.
Yeah, I was I missed like a lot of sessions. I missed like 5, 6 sessions in a row
Yeah.
because I was sick and then went on the trip and then sick again. Um, and I'm still slightly sick. I've been slightly sick for a month and I don't know what's happening. But it was a fun trip. I got accepted into RPI and then I was going up for accepted students day, and I did commit to RPI about a week ago, I think.
Oh,
So
nice.
that is where I'm going 100%. And basically, I went up there for like a regular tour, which I had already been there, but my mom went with me, and she saw the campus. But you can't go into. They brought us into some of the buildings, but not all of them, because they still have some COVID restrictions, and like you need a
Oh yeah,
student
because
ID
it's like
or
it's New
scan to get
York,
in.
right? So they're actually
It's
smart about it.
New York lifted everything,
The
all
the
masks,
city
all
or the state.
the state.
Oh.
It's not in New York City. I wouldn't be going there if it was in New
No,
York
no,
City.
no. That's what I'm saying. Because I know New York City and New York State are like usually like two completely different beings.
Yes, they are completely different. New York State lifted mask mandates and all that stuff, but you still need a student ID to like get in the buildings. And I wanted to get in the buildings and see, so I kind of just stood outside on my phone with a backpack on. And when a student entered, I just kind of walked in behind them. I just caught the door and walked in the building.
This man
And
was fumbling the bag, dude.
I was
Yeah.
sneaking in, bro. I was pretending like I was there, and I was just looking at their stuff.
Gotta send
It
this
was
clip
really
to
cool.
admissions, dude. Gotta get you kicked out.
Incoming freshman Cole Augusta. Get him out of here, bro. I mean, it was really nice though. Their college is like founded in 1824.
Oh yeah,
It's technically the
average New Yorker.
first like technical college in the country. Apparently, like it's really old, but all the inside
Hold
of
on,
the
let me fact
buildings
check
are
that real
really
quick.
renovated and nice. And it's funny because the computer science building, they just renovated a church building. They just took a church, took all of the religious stuff out of it, and put like data servers in there. And that's where I'm gonna be up in New York when it's snowing, freezing 10 degrees. So that'll be nice.
Yeah,
And I'm
honestly, I kind of wished I went up north, but it's just way too expensive. Because I would much rather have
It's very
snow.
expensive. I got a half scholarship, and that was the reason I went out.
Yeah,
If I didn't get that, I
this
think
is
it would be
saying
too expensive.
75K before 8, 35 after.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Compared to UCF's 24, that is wild. Literally triple
Mm-hmm.
the cost. Like that is, whew. And that's in state. Like out of state
I
costs are
would
probably
not be
crazy.
going. I would not be going up if I didn't get that scholarship,
Wait, where are
but
you
I
going
did.
again?
I'm going to RPI,
RPI. What's that stand for?
Rensselaer Polytechnic. Oh,
Rensselaer
Rensselaer,
Polytechnic
bro.
Institute.
Okay,
Where is that?
It's in
Patrick, hold on,
Troy, New
real quick.
York.
How do you think Rensselaer is spelled?
It's next to Albany.
Rensselaer?
How do you think that's spelled?
Rensselaer.
I guarantee you will not guess it.
Rens. Let me type this out. Rensselaer.
I would be
There's not. It's like French, right?
something like that.
It,
Is
it-
Rensselaer
oh, I see. So I
French?
spell like Renssilier, but I Rensselaer.
It's
Yeah,
like that.
I see it.
Bro.
Troy, New York.
RENSSLAER, Rensselaer, Troy, New York.
How much are you
That's
getting
like
for it again? You're getting a
it's
lot,
next to
huh?
Albany.
Yeah, it's
What?
You're getting a lot of money for it, right?
it's half.
Essentially half, 35,
Nice.
without federal
Oh,
loans,
so you're
which
getting
means it's
like the
41.
you're getting like the literal average like after 8 cost. Because like their average
What?
cost after 8 is 35K. You're literally on dead on the average.
Yeah, yeah. After their aid, if you get aid,
Yeah.
is what the average is.
57% acceptance. That's in state. That's interesting.
57 in state.
Yeah. Out of state is
Is
much lower.
much lower. Well, I mean that's true for
Okay, well
most
actually
states.
I can't be saying anything because UCF's is 45
Out of
somehow.
state
No, in
or in
state.
state?
In state is 45.
Yeah, I mean, you usually
I
colleges are
honestly expected it
much.
to be higher cuz I got it like FSU is 32. Like it is kind of low. I honestly expected cuz you see like FSU is not really known to be that good. Like it's a good party school. Yeah.
Let's use second in Florida, bro.
Really?
Yes. Unless
I
you
mean it's
count U
old.
Miami. Wait,
UM's
it goes UF, FSU slash U Miami, and then like UCF, FS or USF, and then like keep going.
Dog, I'm just looking at the numbers. Average cost after aid for UCF is 10K. That's it's kind of good.
Yeah, me too. Chilling. UCF's a good choice.
It
I
is.
just didn't really apply, so
I played because their comp sci program is really nice. So I just went in and it's like, oh, that's a good program. I might as well do it. So at RPI, it's a polytechnic. So does that mean you get like so you said earlier you have like a private, what was it, government research or not government, private research
it is
contracts?
not federal. It is a private school in Troy, New York, and nothing's in Troy, New York.
Oh yeah,
Or actually,
true.
Troy, New York is like a nice city in
It's a yeah,
itself, but
it's a very beautiful city. It's just nothing's in it.
there's no companies there. We have all the Silicon Valley companies and a lot of Southern companies. Like when I get an internship, I'm probably gonna get an internship in Tampa. I'm probably gonna come back down here for another for an internship, and they get tons of their big thing is research funding,
Oh
like
yeah,
private research funding and stuff like that. And like universities try and like make it easy for students to participate in research, but like they have so much money that they get. That's probably why I got like scholarship. They give a ton of aid money, and like you can literally just talk to a professor and say like, "Hi, my name is this. I want to help with the research," and they go, "Okay," and you're guaranteed research, and you can like guaranteed get credit if anything gets like discovered or whatever. Like they get a ton of money that's specifically used for like research opportunities and things like that, and then the rest that they use it for like internships and that kind of thing. So it's not government funding because it is private, but I mean, it's really they do have a lot of money. Also, because they're so old, 1824,
yeah.
doing it for a minute, so they got the Silicon Valley money and all
War of 1812 was still fresh, dude.
that.
So uh, both UCF and RPI very heavy research schools, like
hmm
very
Yeah,
very focused on research. How about
they are very
UF?
focused on research. They're not.
Yeah, UF's pretty heavy in. I mean, yeah. They,
UF's more medical for
medical?
research.
Yeah, I heard
Oh yeah,
it's
that's
like medical and law research, or
yeah.
not only research but like development.
What
Yeah,
do
I
you
don't even know how you define research. Like,
What do you mean that's right? You're going to UF.
I mean, I don't know, bro. I just go because it's the best school in Florida. I'm right in the propaganda.
You are not
So
immune to propaganda.
Yeah. I see best school, I just go.
So, like, are you planning on getting any like internships anywhere?
Yeah. I don't know where, but I'm planning on getting one by second year. So by sophomore year of college. That's when I need to get one.
Yeah, when I was out at UCF and they were like giving us the like the blow by blow and how everything goes, they said maybe like out of the entire like freshman class that go into computer science, like two people get a internship, and it's usually the two best people, like the two like smartest.
Was it
So
because they? Is it because the others
really?
couldn't, or they just didn't
no,
try as
it's
much?
just that no, everyone is like heavily pushed to do it, and everyone does do it. Like maybe I'm pretty sure 95% of freshmen do apply for some sort of internship, but
They just don't get it.
companies
They
like
just don't get
there's a
it.
lot of tech companies in Orlando. Like we got EA is over there, like Lockheed Martin has an office, Boeing has an office
Well,
down there.
if they apply for in Orlando, then it's hard to get just leave.
No,
Yeah.
but it's just that like cuz the internship is during your year. So you're not
Yeah.
going to be able to attend lectures during your year. And plus, first
Oh, it's just gonna
year
be after your lectures. I know some. I know a person who did internships during school year and during summer.
cuz whenever you're doing a an internship, like that's practically like your job, like essentially. And
It is your job. They're paid.
yeah, so companies will not take on freshmen like just in general, just because usually the freshmen are like
Well,
Not
yeah,
really,
you're not even
not
taking
really.
comp classes. You're taking gen ed classes. They don't want to take some like
Yeah,
nobody.
yeah, because first year, or not even
That's
first year,
where it is a little
first and
different.
like second, sometimes second semester, you're still taking you're taking essentially just like a math and like physics. You're not taking anything that's like standardized towards computer science. Like I will not take a single unique comp sci class until for sure third semester. Like it'll take a while,
The
but
RPI is a little different in that.
because like
I'm taking my entire course load for the first semester. I've looked at all the course load that I'm gonna do, and for the first semester, my classes are physics and computer science, and they're in one of those two topics. And then second semester, it's math and computer science, and they're in one of those two topics. And that's it. They don't require a single English class. They don't require
Wow.
a single
yeah,
foreign
and
language
So
class.
you guys don't do gen ed? It's a private institution, right? So they don't have to do that.
I don't
Yeah,
have
they
to
don't
do it in
have to.
UCF either. I don't
They
have to
have
do
some gen
English.
eds, like or not gen eds,
What
like
do you mean you don't have to do
some.
English in
I
UCF?
don't have to do English. I will. We
Why?
were told we don't have to do it. We just don't have to.
Who?
Uh,
UCF?
yeah, UCF. The head like literally it was the head guy of the department of the computer science like entire department, and he literally told us you do not have to take English as a class.
You guys don't have to say gen ed?
There's still some classes we have to take. We have to take like certain maths and certain physics classes, but
There's gen ed, and then there's what you have to take for your major, which are
yeah,
two different things.
but
And
Uh,
yeah,
like you can technically take computer science classes as an elective, which yeah, everyone will. You're like pushed to do at least one or two electives every semester, which I will 100% because I want to get a head start. Because the way that the course is set
shit,
up
dual
is
major, bro.
everyone who like like you get rewarded for starting computer science classes early, because there's a class that you have to take, like everyone has to take regardless of your skill level, but your workload in that class will be completely codependent on like how many courses you've done in electives in your first and second semester. Because if you like if obviously if you know how to code already, like that class will be a breeze for you. Like for
yeah.
instance, if you're
Just
like a
be better.
Yush, like if you're a Yush and you went in right now, I
Bro,
guarantee
Ayush
you a
is
Yush,
chilling.
like if a
Ayush could
Yush went in right now, he could
pass any
literally just sit there.
he could pass any comp sci college class with the current knowledge he has.
Yeah,
I
I
believe it.
Regardless.
like, and there's it's a unique thing that UCF has. It's called the provisional exam. It's a it's like it's a quality control thing. So they want to keep the best of the best in the major for as long as the people want to stay. So like if you don't, you have three chances at this provisional exam, and if you don't pass it, you're out of the major. But if you do, if you do like pass it, congratulations, you're now
Oh,
in
the
like
foundation exam?
yeah, that one.
Yeah, that's one of the main reasons why I didn't want to go UCF because there's a chance you fail it, and then you have to waste your time to
I
take
mean,
it
it's
again.
it's not really
RPI
time
is
wasted because you can even if you fail it, you can apply it towards a code degree. Like
Yeah.
it's an acronym for something. I don't remember what it is though. But like honestly, the amount of money that's like being thrown at a college whenever you're in it, that is enough motivation to do good.
Oh yeah.
Like that is 100% like 20 times more motivation than I have right now to do any like in class right now.
Are you paying tens of thousands, or at least I am,
Literally.
tens of thousands of dollars a year, bro? If you
Don't
fail,
you have
I'm
bright
getting
futures or what?
disowned. Yeah, Bright Futures, which doesn't work in New York.
Oh yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, good one.
Amazing. At least it'll be waiting for you if you ever decide to come back.
That's
Yeah,
kind of real.
it gets shelved, so that's nice. At least they don't get rid of it.
Why don't you just pocket the money, man?
So
It's
real.
like really. I gave
But
you
Bro,
my 100 hours. Give me the money.
like,
I
here's the
didn't
thing
give him
though.
anything, bro. I'm just using Kaz.
So true.
If only we graduated 2 years earlier, dude, we would have
Why?
had our books and food covered as well, and housing. Everything was covered, 100% everything.
Well, why? Because of COVID?
No, no, no. That was what it was. That is what Bright Futures originally was. They covered everything, 100% of all expenses. But
Did
now,
it change like this year?
no, it changed a year and a half ago. Like when we were in sophomore year, in between sophomore and junior year, that's when it changed.
Damn.
They were planning on doing it. I don't think it was COVID. I mean, it was COVID. I don't
No,
think it was COVID
that
related.
was
They
in
just said,
it was in the works since like 2017.
yeah, no,
They tried to pass
had
it
it in the works.
3 times. It didn't work until
Mhm.
our sophomore year. Like I'm still kind of mad about that because that would have brought down college costs from my predicted like 10K a year to a big old zero.
Wait, you're paying 10K a year?
Well, that's what it's supposed to be. Because
For what?
I'm not
Moving
doing
forward?
I'm not doing meal plan.
With
Meal
Bright
plan.
Futures, you're playing
Oh, you're not doing meal
10K.
plan? Why are you playing 10K? Room and board, and then what?
Uh,
I guess it is expensive
books.
to live in Orlando.
No, it's
Books?
not even that. It's just books. Because colleges
Uh,
now they're like, oh wait a minute, we can't just use normal books now. We gotta use these fancy books with their like
Yeah,
built-in
so
plugins
people
now.
have to
Yeah, people
buy
have to buy them because, dude, there's a
my
there's a
piracy skills are unmatched, bro. I'm sorry.
there's
Paying for books.
Yeah.
sometimes you will have to, but I 100% agree. Like any book that I will not have to pay for, I'm not paying for it. There is a massive textbook like repository of
Oh yeah, there's a bunch of
every
those.
college textbook that is
Yup.
currently being used in the United States. There are thousands of books in there for every
I
major
have
under the
no
sun,
moral rule against piracy at
Me
all.
neither.
On
especially if
like
it's
online
college.
piracy,
Me neither.
bro.
If it's
So
If it's
listening, I
out
did
there,
not say
then that
this.
is their fault.
the only time that I will not condone piracy is if it is some small indie company, because those guys need it. If the game is good and it's a small company, dude, they need the cash.
Yeah,
Like
no,
they
I've
need
borrowed
it.
indie games before and I haven't paid them back. It's okay though.
Like
It's not like I played the
I
game.
I
It was like a
understand if it's
trial.
some AAA thing,
Yeah.
like if you pirate, I don't know, say what's a game? What's a AAA game that like
Jame.
Um.
say you pirated the new Halo, right? Because technically all you're getting is the single player. I'm fine with that. That's Microsoft. They literally throw millions
Microsoft can
around like
suck
it's
my balls, bro.
like they literally throw around money in amounts that most people will not see in their lives. They just throw it around. Like they make
343 do
more.
not need that money, bro. Literally
Microsoft
owned by
makes more
Microsoft.
money in a month off of Game Pass than most people see in their lives.
Okay, listen. I have Game Pass,
L
so
How is it?
L.
it is
Thoughts?
absolutely worth the money.
I know that's what I'm
Absolutely worth.
saying.
Yeah, but what happens if a
Game
game
Pass
that
is
you really
genuinely amazing.
like drops off Game Pass because it's a rotating selection?
I
It
don't know.
takes months for games to drop off Game
Yeah,
Pass.
but still, what if it's a game you really like? Like it's a live.
If it's like
Then you go buy it.
online multiplayer, well, yeah, you get it for reduced money. You can buy it for, but I mean, if it's like online multiplayer that they have like repeating players and stuff, they keep it on the Game Pass. If games do really well in their online multiplayer, they keep them to get more people to buy the Game Pass.
How much is it?
It's a
$15
dollar
a
for your
month,
first
but your
month, and then after that,
first month's
it's
like $1.
yeah, your first month's
Like
literally $1
$1 for like a bunch of games, dude.
for a month. Yeah, and then you gotta pay the full 15 bangs.
I mean, still, that's pretty
It
good.
is nuts, especially for PC. It also gives you
There are
what's it
some
called,
games you
cloud
can't be
gaming.
on PC for, like
Cloud. Oh, it gives you like the
yeah,
Nvidia.
Xbox Now or something.
That thing. Yeah, Nvidia now or whatever. GeForce Now is
No,
what it's
no,
called.
it gives you the Xbox version. The Xbox. I'm pretty sure
It's
it's also
pretty
called
sick.
It
Xbox
works
Now.
for some like indie games,
You
stuff like
can
that.
use it for like you can use it on a phone. It's kind of nice.
Yeah.
You can play you can play
Just
Ori on your phone.
if you play in our AAA, just download it. But I mean, after that,
No, I'm saying like if you're like on a plane. Oh no, you can't do it then. Never mind. If you're like in
you
a
need
car
internet connection for you.
and you're playing like Ori, which doesn't really need like a lot of bandwidth. I mean, it's Ori. Like you're not doing a lot of things. But honestly, like you simply cannot beat. Like I understand that Game Pass is I agree that Game Pass as a service is really nice, but I'm just saying you still cannot beat the like universality of PC games.
No,
Like
PC's better. I play both. I'm just saying Game Pass is well worth it,
Yeah, I agree. But like
whether you're a PC or
dude,
an Xbox
the
gamer.
PlayStation version of Game Pass, dude. Oh my god, what an
Dear
L.
God.
There is nothing on it. There's 4 games on it that are like worth it. Everything else is like a bunch of indies that are like unheard of. Like I'm pretty sure the
That's
only good
probably
game,
what
Game
makes Game
Pass.
Pass does so well, because it does data ones.
like the only real good game that's on like
Good
that
Jane.
PlayStation thing is like probably the Uncharted collection. That's it. Uh, maybe like old Gears, but nah. Other than that, there's nothing on there.
Old Gears, as in Gears of War,
Yeah,
that are on Game Pass,
yeah.
and some of the Uncharted games are on Game Pass.
I know
Literally
for a
everything's
fact
on Game
all
Pass.
the PlayStation exclusives, like the those 2 Spider-Man games that are really good. You ain't seeing those on Xbox ever. Sony has made way too much cashola off of it for them to like even
Yeah, Sony
consider it.
owns PlayStation.
No, I know,
No wonder.
but uh, like Microsoft is like trying to reach out and like attempt to put Halo on PlayStation, which sounds like a sin. It sounds like a cardinal sin. You cannot do that.
Microsoft will try, and Sony won't because of their company policies, and that's how it's gonna go. And I mean,
I can't wait for
I've
Skyrim,
always every
Skyrim
time
2.
I Skyrim. Oh my God.
Mr. Howard really re-releases Skyrim for the 20th time.
Yeah. It's a money grabber for
Dude,
sure.
he literally could not even re-release Skyrim this year because they canceled E3. He was gonna do it, but they canceled it. I don't even know why they did it. Like they just randomly canceled E3, probably because there was not enough games. Oh, and apparently we're
Enough good
getting
James.
a new Mario Kart this year, which
I heard about that.
I'm kind of
I don't
hyped
know
about
much
that.
about it.
Like I want a new Mario Kart and 3D Mario game coming out finally. After what are we on? This is year 5 since Odyssey came out in 2017. Yeah, the 5th year since Odyssey. We're starving for something.
I mean, I don't think I'm really excited for a game right now.
Yeah,
What do we have coming
honestly,
out?
like uh,
The only thing I've played in the past few
dude,
weeks
Elden
is
Ring was the only hyped up game for 2022. At least that well that I'm aware of.
I've been an enjoyer of Lego Star Wars Skywalker
Yes, I
Saga.
agree. I picked that
Oh
up.
my
I
God.
picked it up on Steam. I have been playing it with my controller. It is it is an
So
experience.
good.
Literally
It's
like
so
the old
good.
games, but like completely redone to be just like the
And
fun.
there's so many references, and like they put so much effort into it
Dude,
when
the
they really didn't
details
have
are
to.
crazy.
There's a Better Call Saul reference in a Lego Star Wars game
I saw
because they
that.
understand that their audience is adults and not kids. They
Like the
understand
kids
that like
that play the originals, like on the DS, for example. Like I had the Lego Star Wars games on my DS. I still do.
I played it on the Wii, but yeah, same thing.
Love those games. Absolutely, so many hours on those games. But it was only the 6 movies. It was not well, obviously because there wasn't any other ones at the time. But it was still limited by the hardware, like and the actual size. Like you were playing on a screen this like maybe a quarter of the size of an iPhone.
Okay, the new Lego game is a little ridiculous because they're Legos and they're blocky little figurines for children, and they are still that way. But it is 4K ultra res, perfect lighting. Like it's odd. I don't know if you haven't like seen the gameplay patch. Like I have no idea, but I mean, it's so high. It looks better than a AAA game,
Yeah,
and they're plastic figures,
and
and
it's
it is
made by a
so
company that hasn't made
strange.
a game in years.
Yeah, they're
TT
nuts.
Games has not made a game. Like, when was the last TT game made? When was it made? Yeah, the last game they made was uh was a Lego Movie 2 game 3 years ago. And honestly, TT Games makes really good games. They're all Lego games too. Like they are responsible for such works of art such as Lego Batman and the original Lego Star
Lego
Wars.
Batman. Oh my god!
The
Don't even get me
two
started.
the two kings of like of just like casual games. Because you cannot call Lego games like in any way stressful. They are very easy to play and very fun, which not many games can do.
Original Lego Star Wars pod racing was
Okay,
a nightmare.
on the
That
Wii,
was it.
it was horrendous. On the DS, it was a cakewalk.
I only
Like,
played it on the Wii. I'm hard.
like,
The rest of you are soft
no, no,
little
no.
boys.
I played it. I played it on the Wii. It was
What game is this, bro?
Lego
Lego Star
Star
Wars,
Wars.
Lego
the
Star
original.
Wars? Playing on the phone, dude.
Oh, true. It was on the phone.
Yeah, I play that
Yeah,
on the
Gotta
phone
put
all the
mobile
time.
version.
That's the real. It's a real deal. Mobile.
dude. Honestly, the graphics for Lego Star
It's
Wars, like the
crazy.
original
Yeah,
ones,
crazy.
they were kind of nutty. Like
It's like
at
look at
those
Lego.
frame rates, it was doing 30 FPS for decent. For they had decent reflections. For what was it? 2008? Like when did it come out? 2012?
Something like that.
Let me see. Original Lego Star
The
Wars came
game
out
is just
in no 2012. What are we even saying? 2005 on the PlayStation 2 was when it originally came
yeah,
out.
because original. I'm thinking of when I was a kid. I played like the trilogy. I played the I don't even remember when
That
it
was
started.
2007.
But
We're not off by much here. That
yeah,
was only 2 years late. But
well,
still,
yeah, but
like
still.
the graphics were crazy. But dude, how the hell did they get away with like RTX like reflections in a Lego game? Because
Because they got
those are not
when
RTX reflections. Those are screen
where
space
did they get
reflections.
funding?
Well,
I
granted,
mean, I guess
I mean, the game
they
itself
knew it
for
was gonna do well.
the first six movies, they're already there. You don't gotta do much coding.
But it's you've where are you, Misha, in the game? It's so different. They're adding completely new stuff that wasn't even in the movies.
Oh, you mean like, well, obviously, because they gotta tone down like teen rated movies down to PG, like it's PG period. There's not a 13 on the end, like because obviously you can't have killing in a Lego game. It's Legos. It's made for like literal children. Now, granted, the average age for the Lego Star Wars Skywalker Saga player is they released the graphic for it. What do you think? What do you think the average age is for the average player like in Lego Star Wars?
Teenager,
10.
14, 15,
17, which is crazy.
17,
It is
baby.
crazy.
I
Because they know. They
I
literally
mean,
know.
It's because they all like people like current seniors and juniors in high school. Everybody played those Lego games. Everybody. There's no exception. Nobody did not play it.
It's like if they were gonna remake Mario Kart Wii
Oh
right
my
now,
god. The
it's over.
millions.
It's over.
Like the amount of money you just make off that. Well, thank God they didn't. Because honestly, it'd be kind of scummy. I understand why
Well,
they
yeah.
would
Well,
do it.
Nintendo sucks. Nintendo as a
Yeah.
company blows.
I mean, say what you want about Nintendo. EPD8, the studio that makes the big ones, big games, uh, the ones that made
No, the
like
studios are fantastic. I know.
the company
I'm
itself
just saying
is
Nintendo, the executive leadership at Nintendo sucks. They
granted,
are
they do
money
have
driven
one. They
and
have
don't want
one
to
good
fund
thing.
studios.
They re-released Super Mario 64 on the Switch with HD graphics. Honestly,
They did?
they did. It's part of the All Stars collection. It's got Sunshine 64 and what's the third one?
How much is the Sunshine?
Galaxy
How much is the All Stars?
All Stars collection. Mario. It was. Oh, it is just for the sweet price of $60 for three fantastic games.
But I've already played the Galaxy games. I'm good.
They're in full HD now though. Like, cause
Yeah, well,
you probably
I haven't used my Switch in months.
so most people who like played Super Mario 64 our age, most people played it on the DS version, not the because if you ever play the
Did you
DS
play
version,
Super Mario 64 as a kid? I didn't.
you didn't, bro. That thing, I was so surprised when that thing was because you see on my DS, you know how most people bought like separate games on different cards. I was
Yeah.
one of those kids that had like the card with like the 300 different games on it. But the people who sold it clearly didn't understand how much the games on it were worth. Because there were such bangers on there as New Super Mario Bros., Mario Party DS, Mario Kart DS, and Super Mario 64 DS. These
Mario Kart DS is where boys became men. Mario Kart DS is the most difficult Mario Kart,
dude, it
and
took me
all
so
kids
long
are
to
on it.
master it. Like, but
Just
okay,
drive, dude.
but if anyone faces me now, dude, you'll get like just by sheer muscle memory alone, your fate would get ran. The the amount of hours were spent on there, dude. Literally, probably my like most of us probably have a lot of hours on games like Minecraft, because everyone does.
I don't have a number, but
Yeah,
I
no one
got
has a
a lot.
number, but I know it's a lot. Like, because you didn't really quantify hours back in the day. Like elementary school times, you don't really look at
Like
it.
I could tell you, I have 2,000 hours in Apex. I have no idea how many hours I have in
Oh, dude,
Minecraft.
thousands, literal
Probably
thousands.
more.
Like, but one game came close, and that was Mario Kart DS. I have 3 different save files, 100%ed with all characters and like all achievements and time trials beat.
Nice.
That took
But yeah, but that's
hours upon
that's
hours.
not thousands though. That's a few hundred
Nah,
probably.
but the amount of time we spent with friends, dude, local DS LAN.
I'm thinking thousands. Minecraft, maybe. I used to play a lot of TF2 as a kid, maybe. But I mean, I don't think it's even come close. At least not with the Nintendo games.
Well, you see, in my elementary school, if you had a DS with Mario Kart on it, you were royalty. Like everyone, if they didn't have a DS, they wanted to play Mario Kart because that was the Mario Kart of the time. Because the Wii Mario Kart, that was a thing, but you couldn't play that in the middle of class. Like you couldn't just bust that bad boy out during lunch and start jamming out. But
Even though
man,
that's
dude,
probably one of the greatest games of all time. Mario Kart Wii, bro.
dude, imagine if they put Galaxy on the DS. Nah, that would just people would still be playing the DS if that was a thing.
Yeah, you guys have those wheels on the Wii for
True,
Mario
Oh, the
Kart?
yes,
wheels,
The
yes,
the
wheel,
the
wheels.
dude,
wheels,
game changer.
literal game changer. Like if you had literal first iteration of pay to win.
For real. I was more of a nunchuck user though.
Oh, you were on the nut. Oh, you were on the chucks, dude.
I was on the chucks, dude.
Listen.
I was a chucker.
I was a little psychopath. I had the wheels, I had the nunchucks, I had everything.
You didn't use them
I
though,
had
did you?
like the covers on the Wii. I used the straight stick half the time.
Oh,
And
how did you play,
and that's because I'm different, Misha. I'm better.
dude? When they got away from motion controls, revolutionary. Not as fun, granted, but
Not as fun, but
but you
so
could
much
pull off
easier.
some stuff, dude. When they Mario Kart 7 on the 3DS, crazy. With the joystick, it went crazy. Like, oh my god, dude. And then Mario Kart 8, oh my god, nothing even comes close. There has not been like I when you say like the definitive racing game ever, Mario Kart 8, without a doubt. Like game of the year every year since it's come out for racing. Name a better game. I dare you. Do it.
I don't play racing games.
Exactly. But you did play Mario Kart.
Well, yeah, because I was alive and I played it and I thought it was fun. It was Wii Sports Resort. I must have more time
Oh
with
yeah,
than
well, esports resort was a lot
Mario
of time
Kart
spent.
Wii. Um,
You know what I will say? One
mm,
of the like people say that like reverse compatibility is like Xbox's thing. Nah, Nintendo invented it. If you had a
I've had it
3DS, right?
before, yeah.
Like if you had a 3DS and like some lowly peasant wanted, or no, not some lowly peasant, some elite Chad had a DS Lite or something and was playing Mario Kart DS, but you wanted to play that too. You don't even have to own the game. Actually, no, I think did you have to own it? I'm pretty sure you only had to own the DS, like the DS version. You did not have to own the 3DS version. You could
I
just.
never got a 3DS. I had a DSi XL. That was my
I
DS.
had a DS Lite. But all I know is just from experience from other people with 3DS is connecting. and you'd get a shy guy when you were on LAN and you didn't have the game. Literal like elite tier. Like they made it so
Nintendo
easy.
classism.
Like they made it so easy to play, like LAN, because all you do, you press a button, and just connect. That's it. There's like everything is done for you. Like the networking for the game is crazy. There was like no lag too.
Hey,
But
listen, games were fun back then, but they're probably more fun now, at least in my opinion.
I
Really?
but honestly, I will
Yeah.
not play a game like I will not play a game for that much in a given time. Like because right now, sure, I might have a lot of hours on them, but they're not. It's because I've had the game for years. Like I would not force myself to play. For example, what do I have? Like so, Sea of Thieves, really fun game. I really enjoy it. I have a lot of hours on it, but I would not play more than 4 hours of it a day. Like more maybe
Well, I wouldn't
twice a
play
week.
4 hours of video games a day anyway, no matter what game, because I don't play much video games like in terms of that hours anymore. I can't put hours into Apex like I used to. I
Yeah,
used
no,
to be
it's
putting
a,
like,
yeah, yup.
dude, on weekends, those 14 hours, oh my god.
Halt to Apex. Nah, bro.
Love me,
Yeah,
love me
I
some
used to do that
Apex.
too, bro. I used to play like Counter Strike back in middle school, like all day.
Oh yeah, dude, you were one of
I
those guys.
cannot, I cannot, dude. It's like maybe 2 hours. I
Well,
can't play
middle
more than like two
school for
matches.
me, it was a little different because I was fighting game man, and I was just cracked at Mortal Kombat and Injustice and every fighting game, and I've not played a fighting game since, besides like Smash occasionally.
Okay, so you look at this, right? Like those games, those are not good. Like these games, like do you see anything on there that you would be interested in?
No, there's nothing coming out right now. I've said that.
Saints Row is probably the only thing that's like interesting because this is the first time we've had a Saints Row since
Care about
GTA came out.
Saints.
Saints
I
Row is like
mean,
GTA but on like large amounts of crack.
I've literally just been playing Lego Star Wars and Apex, and a bit of
Yeah,
Fortnite.
I need to. I have been neglecting Lego Star Wars. I know there's 9 episodes. The
Fix that.
amount of time there is, like just hours of game.
I'm almost done with episode 9. I'm going back to read through and 100%ing them.
So to put into perspective, Mario Odyssey had what 800 and some moons to collect. This game's equivalent of moons,
Is
Kyber
Kyber
bricks.
bricks, and they have 1,166 to collect.
Yes, that is
And that is not
crazy.
everything. That is, oh,
That is one of the collectibles. There's more. Like
I've collected 300 something
I've
so
collected
far.
90, and that's just from episodes 1 and 2. I'm in episode 3 right now. There's 9 episodes. Like that is crazy. Like just such a good game. Probably one of the only games this year. I will be highly surprised if it doesn't at least get nominated for Game of the Year. Because it's
It's
just
gonna get it, bro. Because
if
it's
it
either that or Elden Ring. Like,
okay, Elden Ring is winning Game of the Year. That's without a doubt. I'm calling this right now, just from sheer popularity. It's gonna get like nominated and will win with a landslide. There's a
nothing
lot.
else is coming out this year.
Let me see. Just that new Bethesda space game's coming out. That's it.
Starfield, yeah,
Yeah,
I don't.
Starfield. I I want to
Bethesda's
see it
oh,
first.
bro.
I want him to show it to me first. They talk a lot about it, but they haven't shown us anything. Actually, no, we're forgetting. We're forgetting the Godsend. Stalker 2 is coming out this year. Have you ever played
What?
Stalker 1? Oh my
What is
god.
that Stalker? What is that game?
It's essentially like these guys invented modern graphics. The Stalker
Like
guys?
the Crisis people? Same people or no?
No, no, no. Crisis.
Oh, Stalker. Oh, I've seen gameplay. I know what you're talking about. I know.
It's the Chernobyl survivor thing.
Yeah. It's yep.
Great game. The first one, amazing. Played many times. But the second one, this one is supposed to have. Well, they've already dropped a trailer, which is more than Starfield did, and Starfield comes out earlier, ironically. So,
I don't
uh,
trust Bethesda, bro. I Fallout New Vegas is one of my favorite games of all time, and the reason why is because it's Fallout, and it was not Bethesda, it was Oblivion. and that's why it was so good. I
Fallout 4
like
was
Fallout
good
3
too.
and Fallout 4.
Fallout 4 was crazy for the time, dude. The stuff that they dropped in Fallout 4 was crazy.
Listen, Fallout 4 is probably one of my most played games of all time. Fallout New Vegas is better, but
Yeah,
that's a different
Fallout New
conversation.
Vegas is a different. It's a different game. It's a Fallout game, but it's not a Fallout game. If you know what I mean. Like it's not a Fallout game in the traditional sense. Because Fallout is essentially just like an RPG. You just play, do missions, do quests. But Fallout New Vegas, they did it differently. Like you can't
Fallout
really
New Vegas
describe
has
it
more
with words.
storytelling packed into it than any A-list movie in any year ever.
And then it's one DLC provided more content than like 3 years of Rainbow Six Siege stuff.
I don't hot take. I just don't like Siege. I don't like
Well,
Siege or Rocket League.
I liked Siege when it
Agreed.
was good.
Based.
When Siege was good, I enjoyed playing Siege. Right now, the stuff that they've chosen to do with that game, it's just
I
sad. It's just sad.
don't like games where if you're not good at them, you don't have fun.
No, but here's the
Their
thing,
fun is contingent on how good you are, and if you are not at least passable, it's miserable, and I
Cole.
don't like
You've
that.
played Siege before, though, right? Like at some point, you've played it.
Yeah, I have
So
like
when did you play
probably
it?
uh this would be
Do you remember what were the
3
operators that
years
were
ago
added
maybe.
when you played?
Oh yeah, I was all the way up to oh I couldn't name it off the top of my
Because
head.
I started playing when they added the Lion and Finca. The
I was playing before that,
Yeah,
but I was still playing when they added Lion and
I
Finca.
I was having plenty fun just playing it. Like I wasn't any good. Like I mean, I could do enough, but I was not crazy. I still had plenty of fun playing it. Like I don't know, but now if you boot it up, it's just oh my god, everyone is like crazy good.
It's like
It's
Rocket League, bro. It's just I could win a game and be like, great, that was awesome, but I'm gonna lose the next six because I don't play Rocket League every day, all day. So, like, I don't know.
like games like what was it? What was that like any COD game for the first month, like any modern COD game. I'm not talking like old like Modern Warfare 2 because that was fun forever. It's still fun, but
Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, bro.
modern COD games like right now, like this last one, they're fun for maybe a week. That's literally my experience I've had, and I have the the two previous ones before Vanguard, so Cold War and Modern Warfare Remastered. They were fun for about a month each, and then everyone started becoming like they're trying to try it for Face Clan, dude. Like, come on, like we get it, dude. You can hit shots, but come on, you don't you got like I don't know algebra homework to finish up or something. Like,
That's a little different because I only buy COD games for zombies. I don't even touch multiplayer. I don't even touch campaign.
dude, the zombies in
Ever.
the last zombies we had abysmal.
Which one?
Uh, Cold War, Cold War zombies abysmal, horrible.
Cold War Zombies is fun as hell. What's wrong with you?
What? I did not enjoy it. Like,
Like did you only play D Machine, the first one?
yeah, this was the only map we
The
had.
worst one. There's like 5 now, and they're all fantastic.
Black Ops 2 and 3 launched with 4 zombies maps each. Meanwhile, Cold War is out here walking around with 1. Like, hey, look at me, guys. I have good zombies too.
Well, yeah, it's a different studio. But then
Wait,
they
Black Ops?
released tons of.
I thought it was all Treyarch, wasn't it?
No, no.
Who did Black Ops
Or
1 and
well,
2?
it is Treyarch, but it's a different
Oh, different sub
different
sub studio.
dev team. Yeah, something like that. I don't remember. It's really good. I mean, you should try it. I love zombies anyway.
I'm not buying another hard drive just to house COD on it. I'm sorry. How the hell could a game be what is it? 112 gigs? Ow.
It's pretty big. My Xbox, so
It would literally
got
take
a little
me
space.
like it would literally take me probably 2 days straight of downloading because my internet's not that
Okay, have
fast.
you ever played? Because there's some zombies games where they're objectively bad, but I like them anyway. Have you played Infinite Warfare Zombies?
Nope, because Infinite Warfare.
Did you play Advanced Warfare?
Nope, because Advanced Warfare.
Bruh.
Like, they're both terrible games, but Infinite Warfare Zombies is really funny. Because then you
People,
could get Director's Cut and
oh
spawn
yeah,
in with
true.
20k and all the perks.
People would hate on, like, for good reason. People would hate on Ghosts, right?
Because it's a bad game, yeah.
But for what it had at the time, like, not that bad to be honest. Like,
Tried.
if you look at COD games, dude, if they dropped like a modern COD game back in the day, riots in the streets. Like, because back in the day, if you had a good camo, that means you were good at the game. Now, if you have a good camo, that means you have $30 extra lying around.
Means you paid the monies.
Like, that is crazy that they offer so many microtransactions in a game that cost $60 to buy in the first place. That
I
should
mean,
be
I just
criminal.
play zombies. I play zombies for the fun. I do the Easter egg, and then I play a bit more for fun, and then I put COD up, and I wait till they release the next map.
Because, like, the only real fun I had playing zombies was back on Black Ops 2. Black Ops 2 zombies were, oh my god, like,
I've played and
untouchable.
beat all of Black Ops 2 zombies. I've played and beat all of Black Ops 3 zombies, all of Black Ops, almost all of Black Ops 4 zombies, all of Cold War, all of Infinite Warfare,
I
most of
didn't have any
Advanced
COD
Warfare.
games past Black Ops 3. Because from what they were releasing, I was like, eh. Because I don't play just zombies, I play a little bit of both.
I play just zombies.
I play the campaign too. Like, if a campaign.
Regular COD games annoy me. I played Cold War campaign actually because Cold
Cold
War
War
campaign
campaign
was
was
really good.
interesting. It was nice. I did enjoy it. But, man, the Modern Warfare campaign was nice.
I
Like,
didn't play Modern Warfare because it didn't have zombies.
yeah, honestly, I was kind of surprised they don't have zombies. Like, I get it, Modern Warfare never has zombies. But
If it doesn't have zombies, then I'll buy it. Sorry.
it's like I kind of half expected them to pull out like a left field. It's like, oh, we actually got like the Treyarch team to come in and make us zombies, but nope, they don't do that. Infinity Ward is just like, nah, bro. All we do is like the most worst multiplayer experience we can provide. But like,
Bro,
damn,
like if you're gonna play a multiplayer game, play a game that's good. Don't play COD. What
are
are you
there
doing?
like what would you say is a good multiplayer game? Like
Apex.
CS:GO.
no. So, but you see, those have polarized. Like, if you ask the different people, they would say that it's good or bad. What is it? There are games that everyone says is good. There are
Minecraft.
no people out there say that Black Ops 2 is bad. Nobody. Not a
Yeah,
single person says it's
because
bad.
it's good.
Are there games like that today though?
I said Minecraft. It's a good one.
Okay, Minecraft is just universally like loved.
Okay,
Exactly.
It is a staple.
this is a little deep take. If you've ever played Titanfall 2,
Oh my, not okay. Yeah, there it is. Yeah,
is
100%.
probably
The best multiplayer game
one of
of
the
all
best
time.
multiplayer games of all time. Ridiculous. So good. That's why I
Like,
love Apex so much.
dude, I
It's
literally it,
$30. Awesome.
dude, summer sale last year, it costs $4. It was down by 90, like what was it, 97% or something? Like,
That was really good.
it was
Grapple,
crazy.
bro. You just grapple, you wall run, you get a
So now,
car,
well, now the only way
wall
you can play
bang, and you're
Titanfall
ready.
2 is through Steam via a third-party client, which I have and I've played it. Like,
It's
cause
getting really laggy now, which sucks. The servers
no,
are
no, no,
getting
no,
big.
that's if you play official. If you play third-party community servers run by people that can't be doxxed or something, like the actual servers are, literally like some of the most fun stuff you can do in a game. Like moving at light speed, just pulling off the sickest shots like in any game ever. Like that's just that.
Monarch, getting Monarch Titan, never dying, fully leveling it up.
It is
Oh my
a
god.
it is a it is a experience. It's not a game. It's like it is the definition of a fun game.
Okay, video games are a social medium.
That's true.
That
Sometimes
is
even an
true.
art form. Depends
Oh,
on the
of
game.
course, always an art form.
Like
You want me to talk about art forms? I could talk about Fallout New Vegas until the sun goes down, dude.
probably one of the I think depending on how like a game is as good as the amount of like care that the devs put into it. Just look at Terraria, dude. It existed as almost as long as Minecraft has, if not longer. I don't actually know the like the timeline there.
It's about the same. I mean, they stopped updating it, but yeah.
Are you sure? Because I'm still seeing updates. they had a crossover with Don't Starve. You know that game. That was
You?
yeah. They had a they're still doing updates. Like it's crazy for just like a voxel like a pixelated voxel game. Crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Man, great discussion today, boys.
Great
Yeah.
discussion today, boys. Great episode.
That's probably gonna be it.
All right.
Thanks for coming
Gonna
on.
be it. Thanks for coming on,
Yep.
Patrick. Thank you guys for listening.
Yeah, this has been the last and final episode. This account will exist on the internet in the deep recesses of YouTube, but it will not. I will forget the password. I will not remember it.
Congrats for finishing.
Thank you. I'm gonna find it like 10 years later.
Oh my god, you
I'm gonna
don't.
listen to all of them and be like,
We
this is
were.
gold.
This is literally
This is
gold.
gold.
We were geniuses, dude.
Nothing surpasses this.
Joe
No
Rogan,
one can
nothing.
make a podcast better than I.
Joe Rogan experience doesn't exist.
Joe
Who?
Schmo Rogan.
Joe who? Like the guy's literally a walking Joe Mama joke. Like, come on.
He also goes in the sauna from time to time.
Oh my god.
He really likes the sauna.
He turns into like a tomato, dude. Oh my god.
Alright, I think we gotta wrap this up.
Yep.
All right.
All right. Well, I'm gonna press the stop button now. Oof. 4 episodes
You
done.
guys have a YouTube video or a channel for this?
We do.
Do you link
Yes,
that
sir.
to this class?
Yeah, we do. We link it, and
Cool.
then she watches it. The Jacob episode is probably gonna shake her, dude.
Why? What did you guys talk about in the
Jacob swears
episode?
so much.
Yeah, I tried not to swear.
Jacob just simply didn't care. Honestly,
Yeah.
okay. Quick little tangent before we end here. I was retaking a bio test today that I missed in Briggs's room. There's a bunch of people in there, literally swearing like you wouldn't believe. Briggs just sitting there like, he didn't care, no reaction. I was just like, you. It's like it's a weird effect whenever you see a teacher who you expect to be like some sort of moral, like not even moral, but like what you would expect out of a person, right? Or like most teachers are like that. There are some who are just weird, but you just don't expect it. Like, it just doesn't feel right. Jacob's just he's just like that.
Nice.
All right, well, here we go. The
I'm
stop button
gonna-
is being pressed.
Being pressed now?